Dragon Age Inquisition. One of the many anticipated RPG games to grace us with its existence in 2015, the third installment of this franchise has been a little like Marmite. Some love it and some hate it. Much like its predecessors, Inquisition has the multi-race mechanic that players fell in love with from the first installment, Dragon Age Origins. Being able to play as a human, elf, or dwarf, and being able to choose from 2 of 3 classes in 1 or 2 factions was a revelation in 2009, as many games from the genre didn't have this mechanic previously, with the exception of works from Bethesda. However, Dragon Age 2 didn't receive as much recognition, and some of the loyal players believe this is down to the restriction in game of only being able to play as a human. Now that the third little brother has come along, many feel it is going back in the direction Origins took, just with a little more freedom and open worldy stuff. Everyone likes that.
Is that a beacon?
The bloody gore-filled fantasy game with spells and weapons galore didn't disappoint. Well, as far as the weapons are concerned. However, if you fancy yourself more of a mage than a brutal killing machine, you may be a little disappointed, as half the pre-existing spell trees seem to have vanished. Looking to Inquisition's multiplayer feature, for an RPG that has up until this point been multiplayerless, it seemed to be a fairly decent attempt at a third-person multiplayer, encountering many of the enemies you may find in the story mode. This brings me to my final point, the story itself. Out of all 3 installments, for me, this game's story has been my favourite so far, bringing together several elements from the previous games, the DLC stories, and creating something unique. With new characters, old ones, and featuring the hero from the second game, it all feels new and exciting, and that's why I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. For Curious Crow, I'm Chris Borden.